Hello and welcome. Welcome, Mood Group friends, to another exciting episode from Packaging Perspectives. I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Emma, your host, and today one half alongside my husband and business partner, Marcus Dew of Mood Group, a global executive search firm to the packaging and printing industry. Today, I'm here in my hometown of Maidstone, the county town of Kent, about an hour from London. I'm really excited to talk and introduce you today to Jenson George, the Managing Director of Carbon Middle East. We are very proud to partner with Carbon Middle East, having first met with Marcus at Gulf Print and Pack show in Dubai, January 24. The next one's scheduled for January 26. Perhaps we'll see you again then. Welcome, Jenson. It's a real pleasure to speak to you today. Where in the world are you?
Thank you, Emma. I'm really happy to be here also. I'm in Dubai at this point, in my office.
Lovely. Nice, sunny spot.
Yes, quite sunny.
Quite sunny today. Brilliant.
Yes.
As one of Mood Group's partners of trust, Carbon Middle East's mission statement and service provision is to advise and assist packaging businesses to transition to a more sustainable future. Wow, super exciting. And so many businesses must want to learn more about you, Jenson, and Carbon Middle East, especially at this time with so much interest in sustainability.
Yes.
Jenson, Carbon Middle East, it's 10-year anniversary. Many congratulations. Can you rewind the clock a little bit for us and tell us a bit about the beginning of Carbon's journey, please?
The origin story, as we call it. So it was. So I have growing up. I did my graduation in printing technology, and then I was working for a company that sold equipment. And 8 years working, I decided let me try my hands at entrepreneurship, because I grew up watching my dad run his own business, again in the print industry. So when I decided to start my journey as an entrepreneur, what I knew was machines at that point, and that is how Carbon began to offer equipment solutions to the industry. But as soon as I got into it, I realized what the clients wanted or what the market needed was something else. They wanted someone to actually help them decide on buying machines. I mean, there are a lot of good machines out there, and there are a lot of machine suppliers out there, but there was no entity, at least in this part of the world, or no consulting firm, as I would say, that would guide these customers in deciding how to go for a particular equipment.
Yeah.
Often it was decided on what the neighbors bought. Often it was decided on how well the person selling was at their skills, or on the payment terms or the discounts given.
Sure.
But never was, or very rarely was, an equipment purchase decision made based on what the business actually required. And that is where I saw why many clients in the market 2 years down the line realized, okay, this is not how I should have made this decision. So we felt there was a real gap there, and that is when I decided, okay, let me keep the equipment aside and let me tell clients, okay, no matter what you want to buy, let me help you buy it. Let me take you through how to read the technical specs. Let me take you through how to understand what each feature means and how does it benefit you, how does it not. And that is how it began. And from there, the client's needs started increasing. In the sense, from technical consulting, it went on to strategy. Then it went, and slowly we realized businesses need help on growth, on which direction to move forward.
Sure.
And that is when we came to a realization that the packaging industry has to transform, in the sense it is one of the biggest used packaging is one of the biggest contributors of pollution in the world today, and there is a big trend towards sustainable packaging, but nobody knows what it means. Nobody knows where to start. Nobody knows how to go about with it.
Indeed. We're all leaning into the conversations and learning fast, and definitely it's a knowledge bank of information that we need to learn about, and your company is providing that. It's showing other people the way. So we're very proud to partner with you, Jenson, on that. And such a dynamic place to place your business. I mean, Dubai is a world famous destination, as we all know, but along with its other 6 emirates to form the United Arab Emirates, it's now 50 years old. I mean, it's pretty amazing, really, how far it's come. And how far you've come along the way as well in that journey. So would you say it was hard to set up the business in that
Dubai,
time?
no. Even now, or even 10 years ago, this is one of the best places to start a company. It may be slightly more expensive than many other parts of the world, but to start a business. But the opportunity and the support ecosystem here is unmatched.
Wow.
The government is pro entrepreneurs. They are pro technology. They are pro innovation. And of all the places I've traveled, Dubai is definitely one of my favorite places to be in. I mean, I couldn't ask to be at a better place at a better time. No.
Yeah, indeed, absolutely. Fabulous, and really pleased for you. It's a fantastic place. It really is. As you know, Marcus and I have spent a lot of time in Dubai over the years. Grew up there. I went to school in Dubai. So yeah, and we've got family in Dubai. So it's many special memories. Would you say, Jenson, there was a compelling event that happened in your life for you before you kind of came up with this this business idea and ethos, or was it something that gradually took shape?
Yeah. I wouldn't say any particular compelling event, but one of the reasons why I am in this industry is my dad. So
Right.
I come from a third generation family of printing press business owners. So my dad has his own printing press back in India.
Okay.
It is the
Wow.
family business. I'm not part of that. Carbon is
Wow.
an entirely separate entity.
Okay.
But growing up, I spent my childhood in my dad's printing press, watching the machines run, looking at how. So we used to do a lot of labels. We still do label printing there. And with labels, what happens is we see all kinds of finishing operations possible happen on that small piece of paper. So from
Yes.
printing, reverse printing, lamination, foiling, UV, spot embossing, all of that.
Yes.
So from early age, I was exposed to the process, and the field or the process is so creative. As a child, it helps. It builds up our imagination. I would say that I found a liking to the industry from that point.
So I suppose he was a bit of a mentor then, by the sounds of it.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes. He was a mentor. He was more than a mentor, of course.
Was
Yeah,
his background in printing at all as well? I mean, does it go back further than that?
the family business.
Yeah.
From my grandfather. So that's where it began.
Oh,
They
wow.
started I started a small printing company back in Kerala. That is where I'm originally from
Mhm.
India.
Right.
And he had 4 sons and 3 daughters. My dad was the youngest, and the first son took over my grandfather's press, and the second brother, the second son, he wasn't in the business, but the third son he came to Goa with my dad, and there was a requirement to supply science journals to the schools, and there was no printing company at that time doing that. So they decided to put up a printing company in Goa and
Right.
started supplying science journals to schools, and that is
How
how
fabulous.
the business in Goa began.
Oh,
And from
fabulous.
from science journal, from publishing, it went into labels, packaging, and that's how they were diversified.
Oh, lovely to hear. Fabulous. It's lovely when it's interwoven like that in families. There's such history and provenance. Um, did he give you some good advice, or does he give you some good advice still? Your father?
He has given a lot of good advice, but this may sound a little contradictory. He wasn't in favor of me getting into the print industry
Oh, wow.
for some reason, but I was too stubborn. I was
Can
too
you
stubborn,
believe
just
it?
like
Okay.
yeah,
So you really wanted to.
yeah. I really wanted to, and not just me. Even my brother is in the same industry. my cousins are in the same industry. So we have all found our paths within the print industry.
Fabulous.
So
Big,
yeah, I mean,
rich
it is like,
history.
yeah, right. I mean, someone who's been in the industry knows we enjoy being in the industry. So.
Fantastic. That's so nice to hear. Really good. So, what upcoming plans have you got for Carbon Middle East? It's an exciting time with Drupal at the moment, as we all know. We're all watching and waiting and seeing how that's going to unfold this week. What about Carbon Middle East's plans?
A lot of plans actually. It is exciting times for us ahead. We are in the process of automating a big part of our internal processes, bringing in AI and digital technology. So we
Wow.
can actually deliver more to our clients in a shorter period. A big part of our challenge has been in consulting. The process is long because it takes time to turn around an entire factory, from a
Sure.
factory that is struggling to helping them change direction strategically and grow. It is a time-taking process. So a lot of things we are doing to minimize that timeline, so clients can get results faster.
I
So
look
that
forward
is
to
one
that.
of our main agenda this year within Carbon. But we are also diversifying our services, catering to different sizes within the industry, different sizes of businesses within the industry. One of the things we see is many of the clients within the packaging industry, they struggle with once they get into I don't want to call it wrong, but once they make a poor decision in buying a particular technology, they're stuck with it. They can't get rid of it, and they do not know how to make the decision right. So
Sure.
we see a few cases around in the market, and that is one area where we are extending our services and helping them um, make that decisions right. Trying to get their technology up and running, give it the necessary backup support, which otherwise they would not get from where, depending on where they've bought the machines. The other area is also, this is largely catering to the smaller businesses. Many of the smaller businesses today are struggling with leads because one is the lead system is quite conventional in this part of the world. The printing industry is not as prominent in the digital world, in the on social media or on the internet as many other industries.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
there again, and recruiting expat salespeople or salespersons in Dubai is run. We have a lot of expatriates over here.
Yeah.
So hiring expatriates for an entry-level sales job is becoming an expensive affair.
Right.
That was a norm, the trend a decade ago, but that is
Right.
changing.
Right.
So there also we are trying to come up with a solution where many of the small businesses can get access to leads at scale, and they can probably grow their business from that point. So these are
Yeah.
a couple of things we have in mind that at Carbon. So we are excited about it. So let us
Very.
see how
Very.
it comes out. Yeah.
And as you say, really, networking is a big part of the business and what we do, what we both do. We're very customer focused. We're very people orientated businesses. So networking is always been paramount to us.
Yes.
And I'm sure for the same in your business. So the further and wider the net can be spread, to hear what we are talking about, what we are evangelizing, the truth and power really in what we're talking about for businesses for the future, I think is fascinating and useful, and for the sustainability conversation, which is very on point at the moment, invaluable. So really fabulous to learn more about you and the business, Jenson. We're excited when it comes to our future in networking and growing our networks, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day, doing a good job for one customer and moving on to the next. We are excited about plans for the next Golf Print and Pack in Riyadh, January 2025. We look forward to being part of that, and perhaps Carbon Middle East will be too. I mean, that's where our journey started, if you like,
Yes.
really from January this year. Let's hope we can put some more seeds in the ground and grow our partnership together.
Yes.
You're also doing a lot about, I wanted to mention about a lot of the YouTube videos that you've put together, Jenson, because they're really, really fabulous. I mean, I find them very informative, and I'd like to share that with everybody watching, to follow your online Pack It Right initiative and your hashtag Pack It Right. When did it start? I mean, how long has that been running now?
So Pack It Right as a campaign started last year, towards the third quarter, fourth quarter of last year. But Carbon as a company has been focused on sustainable packaging for over 7 years now, for 7, 8 years.
Wow.
Now, as you know, I come from a family of printing and packaging entrepreneurs,
Yeah.
and I've been quite passionate about learning more about what happens in the industry. And there came a point when I realized that uh, uh, until for a big part, a big part of time, the focus on many of the companies within the industry, including myself, I would say, business was meant to be profit driven, and that was what we were taught. That is what we see as a successful business.
Yes.
But being profit driven alone isn't enough in today's times. The world needs better from us, and that is when it hit me that being businesses have to be profit driven, but also purpose driven. As we make profits, we have to have a positive impact out there in the community or in the society. And if someone like me who's been in the industry for so many years, if I don't have a calling, if I don't have the passion to do something better, what
Driving it
right do I?
forward.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have the right to expect it from anybody else. Let me walk the talk before I.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so that is when we decided Carbon's mission would be to make more sustainable packaging projects viable. Because today, the moment there is a joke, the more we use sustainability to increase the value, not to actually, but
Right.
that,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
that is a sad
Sure.
truth today.
Yes.
But we don't want that to happen.
No.
Sustainable solutions will be sustainable and practical only if they are competitive in pricing as well. And
Very
that
well
is
said.
possible. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is possible if we do things in a structured manner, if we do things in with a particular strategy in mind. And we wanted to bring that value out, and we wanted to bring that change out in the industry. And that is when we decided, okay, Carbon, this is our primary focus. So whatever projects we do today, one thing we make sure is that project is positioned in a way that the factory or that client can produce sustainable packaging products anytime they want. So they would not, it would not be a transition for them. They do not have to change their business model. They do not have to change their pricing structure. They do not have to change their manufacturing process to be competitive. So we address those right from ground zero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So that's one of the main things that drives us today.
Brilliant. Lovely to hear you say that. And as all these initiatives, that they just make sense. It makes sense to be sustainable. It makes sense to not waste products. It makes sense to reuse things, to fix things. It's good business practice at the end of the day. And all good initiatives that the whole world and everybody included should be living by. So to be part of that at the moment, I mean, it's almost like an industrial revolution, really.
Yes.
We feel, and we're here to be part of it, and we're here to learn about it. And there is a lot to learn, but we're starting from the right place, talking to the right people like yourselves, Jenson, and we're very, very proud of that. To find out more about Carbon Middle East, head over to their website. It's a fantastic hive of professional knowledge. They're very happy to help with any particular business requirements you have with your sustainable journey and for yourself. There are also lots of right on point YouTube videos, as we've mentioned, that Carbon Middle East have put together, and they're online and can be accessed through Pack It Right. We highly recommend you follow it and follow the hashtag. Thank you very much, Jenson. I really appreciate your time today and sharing your insights into the industry and Carbon Middle East. Lovely to learn a little bit more about you and your family background there. Keep following packaging podcasts, packaging perspectives from Mood Group, because we're going to have more of these coming along, Jenson, and perhaps you and I will catch up in the next one.
Yes.
Many congratulations on your 10-year anniversary, and a big thank you to everybody for joining us today with this. Look forward to next time, Jenson. I think that's the best thing, to keep the conversation going and learning.
Yes, I mean, it's only together we can move towards the sustainable solutions.
Absolutely. Lovely talking to you, Jenson. Take good care.
You too. Thank you, Emma.
Bye-bye.